Oh, Pistil! Wow, okay. Sedge is showing no mercy, going right for Pistil. You know what? You know what? If Sedge is gonna be Pistil, then I am going to play Sedge. Let's go! Pistil is probably the strongest commander in the game, but, you know, so many of the commanders are really strong, so it might be that everyone is so strong it doesn't matter. Like, they might have gone for, like, the Dota 2 style of game balance. Battle Knight, what makes a good opening? So, what makes a good opening is that you secure aggressive villages and have better timings than your opponent. So, let me explain that a little bit. Um, the Hold on, I'll just explain this concept and then I'll get back to the game. So, you see Sedge in red here is going down this side of the map, whereas I'm going to the left. That means we're going to be fighting over these villages. If I can get one of these villages in a way that Sedge can't, and then I also get it on the other side too, my opening is better. If I can get out a powerful unit like a game-changing unit, often that's a knight, not on this map, maybe a golem before Sedge, my opening is better. So you want to get aggressive villages first, you want to get more gold than your opponent, and you want to be the first one to build very important units, and also you want to heal your commander as early as possible, but only when it makes sense to do so. You heal them too early and you'll lose gold, and then it gets a little complicated. So those things make a good opening. Right now, I did that on the wrong tile, didn't I? I guess it doesn't matter. Right now I'm just trying to run to these villages as quick as I can to try to get them before Sedge gets there. So like this sword is like gonna go around this way, this sword's gonna go around this way. I might not have even done it right, I'm not sure, I haven't played on this map before. But the idea is basically just, yeah, you wanna get there before your opponent. Maybe I build a wagon here. Did Sedge build a wagon? No, Sedge didn't build a wagon! Alright, so I'm gonna build a wagon. I should have built a wagon earlier, I don't know why I didn't think of that. What is that? That's mountain, that's forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! Big brain play. Big brain play. Alright, check this. Check this. So right now, I'm building a mage and a wagon, which is very expensive, very risky to do, but it will let me shoot another capturing unit over here way before Sedge can blink. I don't know if that's good. I've never played on this map before, but it's going to be fun to test it, to try it out, right? To see how good it is. So it's just something I'm trying to do. I don't know if it's good yet. We'll see. But if you look at the economy, at the end of my turn, I should be ahead of Sedge, and at the end of Sedge's turn, Sedge should be ahead of me. As long as that is true, we are even. We are even in the game. We are both opening about equally well. So you kind of want to look for in the beginning of the game, at the end of my turn, I'm ahead, at the end of Sedge's turn, Sedge is ahead. Whenever that stops happening, one person has taken the lead, if that answers your question. So, part of the reason I built a wagon here is so that I can take either this sword or this mage, probably the mage, because I'll want this tower eventually, and the sword is probably pretty good for that, and shoot it across the map over here to get these contested villages, and start threatening Pistil way earlier than I'd otherwise be able to do. Oh, Sedge did it too. Sedge sees that it's good, and Sedge is doing it too, but that was a little slower. It was a little slower than I did it. I could actually skip this village here. I could capture it. Or, yeah, I'm not sure what Sedge is doing, actually. Or I could run ahead and get this village. Maybe try to get, like, this or this. I don't think I'm going to make it in time since Sedge also did this, but I did it first, so it's a little better for me. So there are just so many things that go into it, right? There's so many things that go into it. I'm going to start moving this sword this way. I'm just going to grab this village because I just want the economy now, as opposed to later. And we're going to move ahead, and we're going to get this village very soon. And also, I'm going to secure this way earlier. And threaten Pistil at the same time. Now, I'm going to be able to build another sword to go for that village, so I want this sword to kind of come over here. And it's going to grab this for me. Using the port, though, I'm going to build a riverboat, because I wanted to start capturing some villages that I can only get with a riverboat, like this one. I could do the same thing with a converter here, but I'd rather build it now, and kind of just send it off this way. I'm going to build a sword here, to grab this village, I'm going to build another sword over here, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. And that's sort of my idea so far. Crazy map. Let me know how this plays. It's probably bad. I don't think so. I think this is a good map. So far it plays really well, but we'll see. We've only just started on it. I'm about to start driving, so audio only. Yeah. Do not look at this while you're driving. Definitely appreciate the dedication. I am your radio, Exmo. I am radio now. I think I said this before. Twitch streaming is like modern-day radio. Oh, Sedge did not put the mage in the wagon. Sedge put another unit in the wagon. That's actually kind of smart, because now you have the mage for something else. Radio Sneaky, yeah. This is Radio Sneaky, coming to you live with all the latest Wargroove PvP. I should talk like that for the rest of the stream. Oh, that would be funny. Radio Sneaky, let's go. Alright. Yeah. Just gonna try to get this, like, over there as soon as I can. I don't even know if my pathing is correct. Naval pathing is so weird. Alright, I'm gonna grab this village right the heck now. Yeah, this is just so good for a number of reasons. I'm just gonna grab it. I'm just gonna grab it. It's really, really good. Sedge will be able to claim both of these villages? How? Is that supposed to happen? Or am I mirroring it wrong? No, yeah, Sedge will get both of these. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Either I made a mistake there, or... Yeah, that does not look right. That does not look right. Because these are contested villages, right? Sedge shouldn't be able to get both. Oh, but I'm gonna get this. So maybe it evens out? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not 300% sure. That's interesting. Alright, let me see. I gotta think about this a little bit, because it looks like Sedge is gonna get an extra village. I don't like that. I need to build something to start playing with the converter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe a sword here for that. It doesn't look like Sedge is building naval yet, so I won't either. I do like the riverboats, but I can use this to create more of those. Yeah, this is a little bit tough, because Sedge is going to get both of these villages. I could... sorry, the Sedge Hoon, not my commander. Oh, wow, that's going to be confusing. I could contest this. Maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I'll try to contest this a little bit. And then it does feel like the other player gets there first. That's no good. Because it'll give Sedge a big eco advantage, and I don't know how long it'll take me to be able to take it back, is the thing. Let's also build something that can help the fight over here. It looks like an archer could be good on this map. I'm going to build one. And then wagon it forward. I don't know if any of this is good or not, but we're just trying stuff. This is our first time on the map. Alright, at the end of my turn, I am ahead. So I'm doing alright. But I am a little worried about this, because Sedge is in position to go for the contested villages way before me. Yeah, Sedge is ignoring their villages over here. That's how they were able to do it. So maybe that's the right decision. And it could give me some counterplay on the villages over here. Wait, what? Oh, and Sedge got a riverboat already. Wow. So ahead of me on that, too. Yeah, I don't know if Sedge was just playing this better, or if this player can do things faster. Because I did the mage thing first, when Sedge could have done it first, which means I did something better than they did, but they still got ahead of me. It looks like the one thing, they didn't send a sword this way, they sent the sword center instead. Maybe that's just better. We'll see. We'll see. Also, I think I messed up my mage positioning, because after capturing this... Yeah, there's a couple things here. There's a couple things here. I'm gonna grab this, because of course I am. I'm gonna be a little careful, I don't lose my commander here. It looks like I can go ahead and whack this sword. So I pretty much have to, because it's, like, in my way. Then we're gonna move in the wagon. What are you doing? Yeah. Put this here. We're gonna start getting some control of the center with this. That'll be very nice. Okay. Now we're gonna start chaining these villages. It looks like I can have a little bit of pressure over here. Kind of just threatening stuff in general. And this sword can capture this village, so I'll bring it over here. This sword is not doing anything, so it'll come forward. And now I convert this, but into what is the question? An early warship could give me a massive advantage, but I'd lose on unit count if I built a warship that quickly. I think a riverboat is really good enough here, because it puts it in a really nice position. I'm not sure, though. Sedge doesn't have their tower yet. A warship here could be really cool, right? It's just I wouldn't be able to build anything else. And Sedge is, like, building these pikes, and I really want to do a lot of fighting. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like a warship is the wrong decision, but it looks so much fun. How much damage does a warship do to buildings? This is something I'd normally know going into the game in PvP, but I just kind of want to look it up. I kind of want to know. All right, a warship. Let's see. A warship. That does 50 to buildings. So it's a question of how much its critical ratio is. And it doesn't tell me that. So I don't know. So I don't think it'll one-shot the building, so I think we just do the riverboat conversion thing here. You know, just having more units is probably better. And I am going to start building riverboats, because Sedge isn't doing that, but I like them. A Kraken would have been so useful. Too bad you can't do one on this map. You can't? I think you can. You can't? I didn't check. Well, we'll have to check later. Alright, now I have, like, a bunch more units. I'm just going to keep building swords, because they convert really well here. And to fight them directly... Yeah, it kind of looks like just a dog would be a really solid build here, so I'm gonna build one of those. Alright, that's it, we're done. I'm taking a while on my turns, but I'm learning the map, I'm learning more about the game, so I think it's kind of alright. Alright, at the end of my turn, once again I'm ahead, so this means we're even. You want to be ahead on the end of every turn. Also, although it doesn't, like, count strictly as gold, I was able to get a hit on one of Sedge's units, which is also very good. Sedge Hoon. Again, I'm Sedge, I'm fighting Sedge Hoon. Gotta remember that. That's a little confusing. I played Sedge kind of because Sedge Hoon went for Pistil, right? They picked Pistil, a very powerful commander. So I wanted to play Sedge Hoon, because I'm gonna be like, if you're gonna play the strongest commander, I'm gonna play your commander. And this is just sort of like a little, you know, just a little thing there. Yeah, Sedge Hoon is mostly building riverboats from conversions, but it looks like they've started them out of the port too. I have an earlier one, though, so I'll get this village first. Which makes up a little bit for the fact that they were able to secure this village. But I have an archer there, so I might be able to take it down. So, like, there's all this kind of crazy stuff happening. I think one awesome thing about this map, and is making me really love it so far, is you have so many creative options to deal with everything that could happen. It feels like it would be really hard to solve this map. Because whatever you do, there are crazy things your opponent can do in response. And I really like that. I think it makes the map more about creativity, rather than just, like, knowing the perfect way to play. Yeah, we're gonna get this village for sure. Way before Sedge gets that one. That'll be good. That'll be good. So you notice we were talking about this earlier when I was answering Battle Knight's question. It's all about the contested villages. Sedge got these two, but I'm gonna get this one before Sedge gets this one. And we're just kind of, like, trying to get an advantage there in the opening, right? Alright, so I already know how I'm going to take this turn, right? This sword is going to come over here. I've been lazy with that village, so that sword will have to pick it up later. This sword is going to come up here. I can actually decapture this village. However, there's all these riverboats here. I need to consider how much damage they could do to my mage if I do it. The answer is not a lot. It deals 100 gold of damage and distracts them from taking this down, so that's another 100 gold of damage. I think it's worth it. Also, if I stand on planes, they can't even hit me. Yeah, so it's definitely worth it. So I'm going to take down this village. Now I'm going to send this archer in to help knock this down. I'm not going to clear it, though, first of all, because I can't, and second of all, because if I did, this one would hit me. 1, 2, 3, 4, attack. I'm just going to retreat this sword a little bit. So I'm planning to take this down. I'm just not going to do it right now. Just like Sedge did, I'm going to start knocking down this village and building more riverboat. Do I want a riverboat? A dragon might be good on this map. Normally, I've been trying to avoid them because of witches, but this is a big map. This is a really big map. Such a big map. If you can build a dragon, it's probably this map, right? I gotta think about that. Yeah, it'll take this sword 2 turns to get where they need to be. And the wagon's out of reach. That's a shame. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little late on that village. That's okay, though. That's okay. I'm gonna send this dog forward. I kind of want to win these fights over here. So we're kind of gonna send it this way, because Sedge isn't really fighting me here yet, so I'm not too worried about that yet. Oh, I haven't been doing this at all. I've been completely forgetting to do that. Derp. Okay. There we go. I have all the money in the world. What do I do with it? Yeah, because I got this way before Sedge. I should have been cutting down trees. I don't know why I wasn't cutting down trees. Let's see. A worship would be really good. Healing Sedge would also be really good, because I can fight, like, immediately. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the mage is going to get this. I can't stop it. But if I heal Sedge, I can start fighting. Let's heal Sedge. And then get just really aggressive over here. Okay. I definitely want to convert this into something to take this down. A riverboat gives it to me right now. A worship also does that, but then I can't use the worship for a little while. So I think all I need, really, is a riverboat. So I'm just going to build another riverboat. And then we're just going to take that down. I am going to build the dragon. I normally try to avoid building dragons in Wargroove 2 because of how witches work. But this is the situation to build a dragon if ever there was one. And I'm going to bring the wagon back to grab this sword to get it into the fight. Alright, I think that's pretty good. I did miss a build on this port, but I think that's okay. Sedge did too. I'll end my turn here. Is this map A? Yeah, this is the first map. This is literally the first map. If you don't cut down trees, you have more trees. That's true. You can sort of save the trees if you want to. That is a good point. I don't know if there's any reason to do that, unless you're fighting around there and you want the terrain, but yeah. Also, I have to be a little bit careful. Sedge doesn't have a great escape route right now. It's just this wagon can't go this way, so they can't trap me, so I'm alright. And also, I have, like, the unit converter right here, so I could get out if I needed to. But I am going to have to keep an eye on this. Alright, so they weren't able to capture this village because they had to recapture this one. So I'm definitely doing a lot of good stuff with this mage here that Sedge wasn't able to do because their mage was too slow and didn't realize my overall strategy. You see, I didn't just want the mage because it was fast, I wanted it to contest Pistil. And now I can knock down this village again and again, whereas Sedge can't do that. Sedge built a dragon too. Yeah, so now I respond with a witch. But I think I'm a little bit ahead in overall strategy. Like, Sedge was able to get these 2 villages, but I got so many other things in the opening that I think my opening was just a little bit better. Wait, my opening was better? That never happens! I'm known for opening badly! What is going on with the world? Alright, ooh. You're not on beach, and I'm gonna let that hit me or let this hit me. I don't mind if this hits me. I'm good with that. Go ahead and hit my mage. I'm okay with it. Then we're gonna bring this in. Yeah. I'm just exerting so much pressure over the center right now. And now I can knock this down. And even bring in this boat to maybe contest more things or try to capture it. So I'm doing really well. Bring in this dog. Sending in this sword. Let's convert this to... A harpoon could be really nice, but it doesn't really counter dragons, because dragons can just hit the harpoon. It's sort of like a soft counter to dragons. And there's no other naval here yet, but there is a riverboat coming. I could start building harpoons. It's not a terrible idea to just start building them. Get a little more control over here. Especially because Sedge is going to have to run away from the dragon a lot sooner if I don't. And I want to fight here more. Yeah, I think I do build a harpoon and a witch. It's a little bit of a weak turn, but I already have an advantage. I'm just securing it now. So I think that's okay. We'll build a harpoon, and I guess I can't use this more than once a turn, so we'll just put the sword there. Bring out the other riverboat, and I am definitely going to just send the dragon right into the center of the map and build a witch now. That will mean I lose some barracks builds, but I don't care. I probably shouldn't have built the harpoon then. But I can cut down trees and get another sword, so I'm fine. So I'm only missing one Rax build, and I got a lot of other stuff. I might as well capture this. I don't know why I wouldn't. It's free groove charge, now that I think about it. Yeah, so let me grab this. And I think we're good. Oh, Sedge, right. So obviously with the dragon, I can't fight all this anymore. So I just run away a little bit. Yeah, I run away. I want to join my army now. I can go this way, but if I do that, I could get trapped. So I guess I run away, like, this way. That way I can still fight around here if I need to, but I can also, like, run around the back. Alright. I think that's good. We'll end our turn here. We'll end our turn here. That's pretty good. Look at the codex. It gives you more gold. If you cut more, 2 is 250. Oh, so if you save them over time, you get more gold. I didn't know that. Thank you, Najalith. That's great advice for everyone, actually. So if you save the forests and then cut them all down, you get more gold. Good to know. I shouldn't have cut that one then. Well, it gave me a free sword, so it was kind of worth it. So yeah, I guess that's how you make the decision. If it's going to give you an extra... unit, maybe you want to do it. But if not, you kind of want to wait. Yeah, and Sedge builds the witch too, which is just the ultimate counter to dragon right now. And the fact that I also have a harpoon means that witch plus harpoon, just the dragon can't come over here. It's going to have to come over here, where I already have a mage, almost like I planned this. I didn't. I was not planning for dragon, actually. I didn't think we'd make dragons. I just noticed after the fact that, wow, dragons actually work on this map. At least I think they do. Like, my building one made Sedge build one, so I think it was the right decision. Because the reason I don't like dragons as much is because of witches, but I figured it would give me at least 1 turn of slowing Sedge down, and since I'm winning, it's worth 1 turn of slowing Sedge down. Like, when you're winning, you just want to slow your opponent down a little bit, and just make sure that you can keep, you know, your advantages. So I figured it was worth the dragon just for that. Sechun didn't cut his forest, and it was actually the last full turn. Yeah, I think Sedge has forgotten to do that. I am actually going to message them and remind them to do that. Cut your forests. Okay, I have told my opponent that they are forgetting to do that thing. Which, you know, if you're playing, you do not have to remind your opponent to cut down trees. They can forget. That's fine. But, you know, Sedge is cool. Sedge is cool. I kind of want to remind them. Alright, so there's a massive army here. It looks like Sedge is in a little bit of danger. They really want to reclaim this village. I'm going to let them. That's fine. There's also some attacks I can make here. The only risk is if I go in and kill something like this wagon would be really good. What's going to happen is they can then surround my dragon, and then the witch comes in and kills it later. So I have to be a little bit careful with how I play this. Because my own witch can only cover, like, up to here. Right? That being said, it still looks like a really good move. Because there aren't that many units that can block. I can counter block. There are a lot of things I can do, but I'm not going to think about it right now, because it's going to take too long to try to figure out. Yeah, fighting around these boats is a little... Because I can capture this, but then I'm just going to take a bunch of damage on my mage. Like, I don't know if it's worth it. I just don't know if it's worth it, is the thing, right? It doesn't look like it's worth it. It just doesn't look like I get a lot of value from doing this. I think I'm gonna fight here. Because I'm playing Sedge, And fighting just sort of benefits me in a lot of ways. But I'm gonna be smart in how I do it. That's the thing. I'm gonna fight in a way that they can't respond by trapping my dragon. So I'm gonna fight in a very safe way. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Then I can bring in the harpoon. Let's see, what can this dragon hit? Yeah, it's only really threatening the center right now, so I can just bring the harpoon ship like this. And then, yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'll start running Sedge around this way. They can have this village back. I'm done with it. I'm done with it now. But I will fight a little bit over here to keep pressure on in general. Maybe even build a warship or something. Just to kind of keep them busy. Sort of, like, get, like, a dog in position. Get, like, a sword ready. I'm just getting, like, a bunch of stuff over here getting ready to have a big fight. Because I think that just benefits me. I'll retreat the mage. But I'm going to bring in the sword to knock down this village instead. Because I don't really care if they hit my sword. Yeah, just a lot of things. I'm taking a little bit longer to explain it rather than just doing it, but I think it's worthwhile. Good. Okay. Riverboats are actually proving to be really useful, so I'm going to just keep building those. Harpoons are also pretty great, but I can't convert anything else this turn. And there's not much anti-air. I could build a second witch. I'm thinking about that. I might build a second witch, just to completely shut down that dragon. And to give Sedge a lot of lethal shenanigan potentials. And then just make a bunch of dogs. Probably. And then we'll bring this wagon back. Oh, I guess it can't go all the way back. That's a shame. Yeah, I kind of want to bring it so that this sword can get in. So yeah, we'll bring the sword forward. That looks good. Looks good. Okay, what haven't I moved yet? It looks like that village is a little vulnerable. They're going to move this way, though. And if they're moving this way, I don't want to. I don't know how I can get kills here, actually. It's sort of hard to invade them. So I might actually turn my U-boats back into other units. But for now, I'm just gonna group everything together and try to create some pressure, maybe. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. And we'll end our turn. I've spent a lot of time on my turns. I think my opponent is like 10 minutes ahead. But I am explaining everything. It is a lot of fun, and I am doing pretty well. So I think that's okay. My witch is positioned so that it's covering all of this. So this dragon can't hit anything without trading itself for my witch, which is a good trade for me. Because witches one-shot dragons. That's why dragons are a little weaker right now. Because just you can always trade a witch for them. So that'll stop this dragon from hitting anything. Whereas my dragon is really just here as a body block. It's here to protect my archer so I could get that hit for free. Which is just giving me tons of groove. They were able to kill my sword, but I did 100 gold worth of damage, and I'm going to be able to hit this now, so it's kind of worth it, overall. And I'm going to be able to wagon in another sword here, so I can keep fighting and stop them from taking more stuff. I'm probably going to want to put even more units here, because it seems like I don't have enough. Like, I'm pretty dedicated on the right side, but I can't really push on the right side right now. So I'm going to want more stuff over here, because I think this is, like, it's not a great place to fight, because this exists, but I definitely want more stuff over here. And I think I also want more powerful things over here. I'm going to build that warship sometime soon. My thinking is that I've got all these delicious-looking units that can be attacked by a warship. Like, crit by a warship. So I could just push them off this entire plateau with the right builds. And then I could land here with Sedge, with, like, a bunch of units, get, like, a foothold into their territory, threaten this fortified village, maybe the stronghold, and then pull them off here. Like, there's a lot I could do if I could get, like, real power here. I also want to pay attention to what Sedge is doing. I see them building mage archer. That's not really very threatening. They keep forgetting to cut down trees, even though I just reminded them. Oh, that's interesting. They're letting me hit their dragon with my archer. They're letting me hit the dragon. Huh. I mean, I could. That's a lot of damage. So is this. But... ooh, so many decisions. I gotta make some decisions now. Yeah, I mean, I could damage these boats. It'll cost me some damage, though. What? No, I forgot to put the sword in. Oh, okay, I misclicked that. I misclicked that. That was dumb. That's gonna make this fight a lot worse for me. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That's gonna make this fight kind of bad for me. Because now the swords just hit my units in response. Okay, I can only hit one thing instead of two because I made that mistake. Let's see what we can do here. I really want to get Sedge into the fight as quickly as possible. I also need to make sure Sedge doesn't, you know, die. But I think I can actually get pretty close to this, because there aren't that many units that can hit me. So I could probably stand here, even though it's beach, because only the dragon can really hit me, and, like, some swords and stuff. And if all of that attacks Sedge, I can live with that. Yeah, I can live with that. And I kind of want to start fighting, so this is good for me. I'm going to bring in the dog and convert the sword instead. And I am going to build that... Oh, yeah, you can build a squid. You can build a squid. You can totally build a squid. Wow. Maybe I want the squid instead. Because it's a little cheaper. And I have the tentacle ability, too. I could build a frog. Let's build a frog. A squid looks more useful for right now. No, actually, you know what? I just want a warship. It's very expensive, but I want one. Because... yeah, it just gives me so much value, and it secures this village really, really well. Now there's no fighting me. There's just no fighting me in this area now. This is my territory. I own it. You can't fight me here. Okay, we've zoned this pretty well. The dragon's probably gonna come, like, over here, but I have plenty of witches to stop it. I don't even need to attack the dragon. It can destroy something, and then I'll destroy it with the witch. I think I'm alright with that. And, like, I could trade a sword for a sword here. But my sword's a little tankier, so maybe I don't want to do that. Yeah, the witch can't hit here right now. 1, 2, 3. The witch can't exactly hit here right now. They can get to my archer, though, if I don't go in and attack. That's the only thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Alright. And my witch can't cover a dragon strike on this just yet. This is tough. This is tough, and I'm taking way too much time to think about it, which, you know, I'm gonna run out of time if I keep doing this. So I need to just make moves and stop thinking so much. I'm gonna make some more dogs. A mage, actually. I'm gonna send this witch kind of like over here. I don't care if their witch hits my witch because I can back it up with another witch. And then, do I fight with the dragon? It doesn't look like I do. So I'm actually just gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it over here to win this fight. There, and now it is protected from the witch crit. Okay. And because I'm out of time to think, because we have too many units, let's get rid of some of them. Let's just get rid of some of them. There are too many units here. Let's trade. Trade agreement. My units for your units. Let's go. Making it just a little bit harder and more annoying for them to get to my archer. Even though it's probably possible. Alright. And yeah, this comes in. And I end my turn. Okay. I'm taking way too much time on my turns. Sedge didn't trim again. The game sometimes skips the lumber mill, so doing cutting early on your turns is safer. Well, also, Sedge keeps camping their units in the tiles where the lumber mill could cut. I don't know. The problem is, they're taking their turns so much faster than me. The game could end before I can do anything. Yeah, this is why I'm hesitant with dragons, why I'm a little scared of dragons, because quick play, you say, yeah, this was supposed to be quick play, but we couldn't find anybody in quick play. So I just entered ranked matchmaking. Alright, yeah, so they protected their dragon from the witch crit, backed up their witch, and then hit my unit. That's fair. That's fair. I still did the damage I wanted there, though. It's worth sacking the riverboat, because I'll be able to take that down. And I'm just getting tons of groove in trade. Like, I already have 197 groove power on Sedge. We're getting to the point where I can start grooving these units if they're not careful. So Sedge either has to heal them, run them away, or sack them. I'm sorry, Sedge Hoon. I will just call them Pistil. Pistil has to run away. Oh wow, they are running away. Wow, they're really running away. Yeah, I guess respecting the massive warship threat here. Maybe not respecting the massive warship threat here? Can I reach? I probably can't reach. I probably can't reach. You're able to just put so much anti-dragon on the field so quickly. Like, a dragon's job becomes distract your opponent and die for something. And that has to be worth 1,250 gold. I think it was worth it, that very early turn. It was worth 1,250 gold. Distract and die was worth it. Ooh. Ha 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 ha, you fool! You fool! Didn't realize how the reason I did all those suicidal attacks was so I could get groove. 25 health, 1 tile. Yeah, this is groovable, buddy. Pistil has groove. I need to be careful about that. I need to respect that. But I'm going in! Let's go! It's groove time! Alright. Alright, I'm gonna want to get the crit on that. Sedge has to be standing here when I do, so that has to happen before I do that. And I'll trade this archer for the mage. And then we groove the mage first. I think that works. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, 25 for groove. I know. Keep reminding me, though. I will forget. I will forget. And it's 1 tile as well, so I probably can't get to that unit. Probably can't get to that unit. But that's okay. Because I can sack a dragon for it. Do I want to sack a dragon for it? It just looks like so much fun. I don't know if this is a good idea, but this looks like a fun idea, so I'm just gonna do it. Oh, wow, I'm even doing Sedge's laugh! Not even intentional! Not even intentional. Alright. Yeah, now I think I do this on my way out. This is great. This is so great. Then I'm gonna crit this one. Groove here. Oh, I could have done it from this tile, maybe? No, I couldn't have. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. And I can throw more swords in, but I'd just be losing swords at that point. So, let's just heal up Sedge here. It's beach, which means I'll take 10% more, so I think it's better I don't heal, actually. And I just make it so they can't get to me. So I'll stay out of the dragon range just in case and end up back over here. Then that way also I can keep fighting. Great. Yeah, if they chase me here, I'll be able to fight back, so it's fine. I have no complaints about that. Good, alright. We can bring in the warship. Start having some, like, really nice, really big threats with the warship. I can bring in, and start to bring in these dudes a little bit. Just be careful of the pistol groove, yeah. The warship is online now. We've got the harpoon in a really nice spot. I can even build another harpoon. The dragon can't really take anything out here. Do I want to trade my witch for witch? Probably not. Yeah, if Sedge ran away here, I don't need to fight here either. We'll just bring in this dog to the fight, I guess. Can't even do that. Yeah. Put this here. I have too many units, which is like a weird problem to have. But it's getting kind of hard to think about them all. Then I'm just going to cycle around like this. I don't know if the mage is actually doing anything for me. I'm tempted to convert it into another harpoon, just to really punish a dragon strike on the warship, but it can't hit the warship, so having a mage is just better right now. So I'm gonna keep it. I have a ton of witches, and I think I just kind of want to do this, right? Because that's really strong. It, like, scares away anything the dragon can do. And I'll just keep building dogs to play around with Sedge Against some more. More mages. And whatever I build here will take a really long time, so it's just gotta be riverboats. And I also think I want to make a flamingo, just because it's going to be fast. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'll end my turn here. Deforestation time. I forgot! Oh, I forgot to cut down the trees. I forgot. Let's go. I'm being dumb now. My turn to forget. That was a really great turn, though. That was a really great turn. I'm way ahead. Like, just way ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna need more anti-air over here. I'm gonna definitely need more anti-air over here. But for now, if the dragon does go that way, I have enough witches to deal with it. If they try to attack my witches, it's covered by harpoon. Like, we've shut down this dragon, and on top of that, I have so much hex pressure. Like, just so much hex pressure. The dragon can't even get to Sedge. I've got a mage to heal with. Even with Pistil Groove, I'm not worried because they can't really chain without hitting all of their own units. I think I'm fine. Sedge can't even take this village back. I basically own this village because of this warship. And the witch has to go in and hit my dragon and then just get destroyed by my ballista, which I believe doesn't one-shot witches, but does enough that even if another witch comes in to protect it, I can take it down, and there's no other mage to cover. Yeah. And that's completely fair, but now I get to counterattack all this stuff, so I'm fine with all that. If I don't just kill Pistil outright. I might kill Pistil outright here. Remember how you said Kraken was completely broken? There's too many beaches. There's too many beaches here. Also, I know Kraken was changed from release. Like, I know it was changed on release. It definitely behaves differently now. Can I just kill Pistil outright here? I wonder. I mean, that is a really precarious spot to be standing. Let's see. That's road, but I don't have a dragon. Double hex. Sedge Groove or Sedge Hit, more realistically. Oh, Sedge can't reach. Yeah, Sedge can totally reach. What am I saying? Sedge can totally reach. Move the dog forward. Move the dog forward. It has more weaknesses now, and it doesn't damage everything on the sea as much. At least from when I tested it last in Conquest. Alright, let's take a look. Also, it's just not great for this map, because you don't have, like, these very orthogonal lines to your enemy. You're very diagonal with respect to your enemy, and you kind of want to siege. So it's not as good for that. It's not as good for that. I mean, I might just win here. If the dog sacks, I might just win here. I'm not sure, though. We're gonna have to quickly just look at the damage. But even if I don't just win here, I definitely wipe all of this off the map. Like, that witch is gone. The dog went in! Oh, I can't reach it, though. I can't reach it, though. Okay. Full Sedge hit will be 45 damage after the heal. Warship crit. Oh, wow. That doesn't sack. But yeah, GG. GG. I just win. I just win, yes. You cannot do that in front of me. You cannot just do that in front of me. GG. Good game. Good game. That was way too aggressive. That was just not respecting my commander, my warship, my fleet. No. You can't play like that, Setchun. GG. Yeah, this is very This is a plus 10 lethal. Even in Wargroove 1, this would be a good lethal. GG, great game. All right, we won.